Hello pilots and ground crew, welcome back to my channel. We're back on the bench again, or the red table if you like. Yeah, I mentioned in a previous video I did, I think it was maybe last update or maybe last upload or whatever it was, when I showed you the QX65 by Ishin, the little indoor tiny whoop style quadcopter. And I mentioned in that I'm getting a new charger. I flashed up an image, and well, Banggood sent me this one, which is the one I flashed up. It's the EV Peak E6. Yeah, EV Peak. I was trying to read that upside down then, but it's a charger for one cell lipos. Now the first thing I'm going to tell you straight away is it does say it comes in all different plugs for your outlets. However, I don't think it does, right? Because me being in the UK, I'd have wanted a UK plug, but it was an EU plug. I think they're all EU plugs. But they did send me an adapter, so I didn't have to go out and buy anything. I got the cable and an adapter plugs for it, so everything's fine. Right, the box is empty, so we'll just put that down and get the charger out to show you. And there you go. Just give that a second to go into focus, hopefully it is. It's very, very simple to use. Now remember, I said it's for one cell lipos only. You have your 4 different size batteries you can connect on here. Your Beck batteries with your little red GST connectors. Well, MOLEX, but I call them the flatties. If you've got them, you'll know what they are. You'll probably be getting this for these 2 connectors here, which are the more standard on this type of lipo. This is a 1.25, which is your small little MCPX connector, and they basically line it up, plug straight in like that. This side is for your bigger, your 0.2 size, which also come on this size battery. A lot of people prefer the 0.2 simply because you can see what you're doing better, but they say the power dissipates quicker with one of these, but it swings and roundabouts in my opinion. Now if you bought the QX65 from Banggood, the little quad again, the lipos you get with it are high voltage ones, which means, because most lipos you charge up to 4.20 volts, right? But on this one you can charge up to 4.35 because it's high voltage. If you're in any doubt, always charge to 4.20. Right? But this is clearly marked high voltage, and it even says on it 4.35. And that's where this little switch comes in. As you look at it, pushing it to the left is your standard lipo charge. Sliding it over to the right is for your high voltage lipos, your 4.35. So it will charge either. Now, for turning it on and turning it off, you basically you'll plug, just if you're interested, this is like a metal surround case, like a heat shrink, and you've got fans on that, fans here I should say, fans here, and you've got ventilation heat sink here and here, and this is like some type of metal. Right, the top part and the bottom part is a plastic, but it's a very, very sturdy plastic. It's not a cheap flimsy thing, it's solid. And if you notice the glare on there, it has a little plastic cover on, which I haven't bothered taking off because I could see the screen perfectly when I tested it out. So I thought I'll leave that on for protection. Yeah, right then. If you notice that side, I've already said it comes with your outlet for your your power outlet to plug into your wall, and on this side you get a LiPo, a DC current, because obviously your outlet is AC, and this side your DC, your direct current. So you could take it to the field with you if you wanted, and run it straight off some type of battery, whatever, car battery if you wish. The voltage range on it, right, is bloody damn good. It's covered for any outlet socket in the world. Right, so whatever voltage you're using, if you live in China, Australia, America, UK, you're not going to worry, you can plug it straight in. So that's good news. You can charge 4 different types of LiPos all at the same time. They don't have to be the same type of LiPo, like you don't need 4 of these. You can, any one cell though, I know I've said that, but there have to be 1 cell LiPos. If you try and plug anything else in, it simply won't work. You'll get a beep and a warning message come up that tells you you've got the wrong size LiPo in. So that's good in case you're a bit of a new pilot and you just make that mistake. It tells you you've got it wrong and it won't do it. When you actually turn it on and plug your LiPo in, you can change your amp settings all the way up to 1 amp. With something like this, this is 250 mil. So in case you don't know, you put a 0 in front of the 2 and a decimal point in between the 0 and the 2. So you've got 0.2 amps, and that's what you charge it at. And all you do is you left and right to change your amp settings, and it only goes up to 1 amp. So that's very, very simple as well. To start charging, you press and hold the start button, which speaks for itself. Now let's assume you've got 4 LiPos charging all at once, and number 2 gets charged first. You don't have to mess about in the channels trying to find the right one. All you do is press the stop button once. I've done a little video of that. Hopefully it should be running as I'm talking here. Yeah, you just press the start button, start and stop button once, and it will cut off the correct battery. So you don't have to go through the channels and find the correct battery that's fully charged. It will do it for you instantly. And that's just about it basically. It's a good, strong, very well made charger, and it's perfectly balanced. Now, if you check the link in the description to Andy RC, he did a review on this a while back now, about a year ago I think it was, maybe 8 months. And he took the time to test all different batteries, different chargers, and he also got a power tester out. Oh bloody hell, I can't remember the name for the life of me, but he did lots of different checks, and this was balanced almost perfectly, so you can trust it. It also works as a quick battery checker. If you want to plug it all in and then test your batteries, it'll tell you your voltage on your batteries. So if you're at the field, yeah, but if you're at home, you're not really going to use it as a LiPo checker. But there you go then, pilots. It's a bloody good charger. I'll leave links in the description how to click on it and get it. Hopefully while I've been talking, as I usually say, I've popped up 1 or 2 pictures of where to get it from and links, so you can click straight on the link and go straight to it. Have a good read, make your own minds up, but me personally, I'm keeping this, and I could do with another one because I've got more batteries. That's the only downside. It only charges 4 at a time, but it is a fast charge. It is a fast charge. When you plug these into like a normal hang on, don't go away. One of these. Now this did and does work great. I showed you it in the video of the QX65, where you just plug your outlet somewhere in there, your outlet there, or a LiPo, or straight USB, and it does charge all 6 batteries at once, and it takes about 1 hour and 20 minutes to charge all 6 up. To charge 4 batteries up, which I tested, I did 4 flights, run them down to well, very low, and it took all 4 Lipos to fully charge about, I think it was about 40 minutes. So from an hour and a half to 40 minutes, it's quick. So there you go then, pilots. I'm definitely keeping this one short. You get a really good set of instructions in it, well written, easy to follow. It has an overheat overheat sensibility, so if it does overheat, it'll cut off. So that's a safety feature. Also, once your Lipo is fully charged, you get a really nice dinging sound. So if you've just left the room for some reason, which you should always keep a check on your batteries while they're charging, but if you just happen to leave the room, you hear it beeping. And that is it. And I have kept this one short because I have tended to waffle a little bit in my other videos, so I've tried to keep this one under 13 minutes. Okay then, pilots, thanks for watching, and ground crew. And like I say, bloody good charger, charges up your batteries quick. You can charge 4 different types of batteries at the same time. So check them out, see what you think.